There's not too many things that you could throw $500 at and pull a $10,000 profit, and all you gotta do is post on Instagram and TikTok. Not too many. And in saying that, here's a recipe, a body butter that you can do exactly that with. This is going to be an amazing body butter to start with. It's very, very, very visual, so it stands out on Instagram and social media. And then cost-wise, it don't cost you nothing. And we changed the game up because we're using butters that all your competitors never heard, oils they can't even pronounce right. So the first thing we're going to do is pick up 15 pounds of shea butter. Now, to my purists, there's nothing wrong with getting the yellow or the unrefined, but if anybody who has ever done that knows those are hard to cover up your fragrances or to add a fragrance to, because the shea butter fragrance is always going to be there. So let's go ahead and pick up 15 pounds of refined white or ivory shea butter. Now the next butter we're going with is our rainforest butter. That's going to be Cupuaçu butter. Cupuacu, Cupuaçu butter. I've been pronouncing it wrong for weeks. We're not even going to talk about that. So we're going to pick up 5 pounds of this butter. This butter is really good. It has a really nice fat content to it, moisturizing complex, all of that stuff, full of antioxidants and vitamins. On top of that, this fruit is naturally caffeinated, so it's going to provide that tightening that we want on our skin. The last butter, we're going to keep it simple. The last butter will be cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is really good. It won't cause acne or breakouts. It's great for dry skin, high melt point. So when we add it to this recipe, our shea butter our body butter in whole won't melt during shipping. So the carrier oil we're going to go with is 1 gallon of apple seed oil. Now we're not going to use this whole gallon, but depending on the consistency you want with your body butter, add more oil. So in saying that, for this recipe, for the consistency I like, I'm going to use about 24 ounces of apple seed oil. Now, apple seed oil is amazing for skin elasticity. I said it right, see? It's also really good to provide that bouncier, more resilient skin. It's going to give you that youthful appearance, all that stuff. And the gallon is only about $80, so it's not bad in price-wise either. Now, in terms of our fragrance, we're going to use this Fruity Rings fragrance oil from Nature's Garden. Start off with about 8 ounces and work your way up to the amount you want. Now, we're also going to pick up vitamin E oil. Vitamin E, we're going to add in to this recipe about 12 ounces. This is going to preserve the life of our butters and our oil. So it's going to prevent it from going rancid. And we're also going to add in about 4 ounces of Optifin Plus. This is going to be our preservative to preserve make sure no bacteria growth, no fungus, no mold, no nothing like that, because people do love to stick their dirty hands in a product. And if we're selling a product, always preserve a product. And this last one is optional, depending on how you like your butter. So if you find your body butter to be too greasy, go ahead and add a tablespoon or 2 of arrowroot powder. How we make this, go ahead and melt down your shea butter, all your butters, all 3 butters together. Melt them down, whip them all up. Now, I showed you how to make that big whip thing. So whip them up. Add in your vitamin E. Add in your preservative. Whip it all up. Get that nice, fluffy, thick body butter. Now, in terms of fragrance and colors, so what I would do if I'm making it like this one, I would divide my body butter up into each equal portions, add in my colors, and add in my fragrance into each separate portion. That way, as a combine, they're all there. Now for this, what I highly recommend is add your fragrance to the body butter, because even though it's many different colors, the body butter is still going to be one fragrance. So add your fragrance to the body butter when you're whipping it up, and then scoop it out into separate mixing bowls and add your pigment powders and your colors to that. Simple play, easy to do, great way to make money, and amazing profit margins. Now, if you're looking for other ways to grow your business, other funding options, other things, this Sunday and this Sunday only, I will be going over that on my next masterclass. I'm going to be bringing in a lot of different grants, scholarships, and programs that you guys can sign up for and get funding for your beauty business. I don't do this every week. This Sunday, I'll be doing this. So click in that link in the bio if you want to learn how to get free money to grow your business.